Okay, so today it is a very easy lab. What we have to do is just you need to determine the CI value. CI is nothing but confidence interval. It is very easy. So yeah, you will have some 5 questions, I guess. You have 5 questions. So as usual, I'll be teaching you one example out of the assignment, and then you will have to apply the same procedure for the rest of the questions. Okay. So first, for this assignment, we'll be doing everything in the subset of small town. Okay. So go to your GMP, open the subset of small town. So what is the first question? It is asking to obtain the CI values, that is the confidence interval values for the listed variables. Okay, only for the listed variables. You have to obtain only for these kind of variables, not for all the variables present in the GMP. So I will be doing for the one variable. Let me say I do for the range. Okay, I will do for this variable, and you guys have to do for the rest of the things. So for that, to obtain the CI value, what you have to do is you just have to plot the histogram. Okay, after plotting histogram, you will get the CI value. So how to plot histogram? Analyze, distribution, and yeah, you can interrupt me in the middle of the teaching, and I can repeat the step whichever you ask. Okay, do not ask any doubts after the teaching, because I cannot go back to that step and then redo it. So better you can ask me in the middle so that I can do it again and again. So yeah, so we have to plot histogram first. So for that, go to analyze, distribution. I will plot this variable range. Okay, you have to place this in the Y column. Place the raise in the Y column, and then okay. And you get the histogram. So I will change it to horizontal layout. Maximize it. Okay. Now I need CI values. For that, once you click on the red triangle here, you have a confidence interval option. Okay, so just go there and choose 0.95, because always the confidence interval value will be 0.95. Okay, do not forget this. This will always be 0.95. Okay, so that you get these many values. Okay, what you have to do is go to toolbox. Okay, selection, and then just you have to select the confidence interval. I don't want the whole graph. If you are pasting it, it's okay, no problem. But better paste only the CI values, because the question is asked only for that. Okay, go there, copy it, and make sure you label the heading. Label the heading, and then paste it. And make sure you turn it to the picture format. Okay, that's it. Let me maximize it. The clearance. Okay. See, this is how you do the first part. Okay, you just have to plot the histogram and go to the red triangle, then choose CI values, then 0.95. Okay, you get this. That's all. You have to do follow the same procedure for the remaining variables. Okay, and paste the CI value only. And coming for the second one, you need to obtain a CI value, but this time there will be 2 variables. So by giving the relationship of the 2 variables, you need to obtain a CI value. For that, close this. Let's go to analyze, changing, distribution. It is between height and sex, right? Height in the Y column, sex in the Y column. Always the categorical variable should be in the Y, okay? And the numeric should be in the Y column. Fine? And then click OK. That's all. So change the display option to horizontal layout. And then go here and change it to horizontal. Now I need the CA value, right? So go to that triangle, confidence interval 0.95. So it is the same procedure you have. Confidence interval 0.95. You get it. But there is one more question. That is, after obtaining the CA values for these variables, you need to tell me whether the CA values are valid or not. Whether those values are valid or not for the particular variable. Okay? So for that, how to check whether a variable is valid or not? For that, after doing all this, okay? Once you obtain the confidence interval, go back to the red triangle. So to check whether the CA value is valid or not, you just have to plot the normal quantile plot. That is the QQ plot. Okay? So after plotting it, check for normality. If the variable is normal, then we say that CA values are valid. Okay? So that's it. That is how you check your validity. Normal quantile plot. If you want, you can do the bell shape. That is fit normal. Continuous fit normal. We did this in the last slide. Right? Okay? So as you can see, this part is outside the line, okay? And also coming here, the red dot. Most of the red dot are close to the line, okay? Except this, the one here, the row 61, and these variables, except these variables, we say that most of the variables are close to each other and then they are on the red line, okay? So then we say that it is normally distributed. So if it is normally distributed, then we say that these values are valid. Okay? I don't know this, so okay, you can minimize this, okay? Just click on this arrow now. You don't need this also, not even the summary statistics, but you need this. Okay? So just to minimize and paste the whole thing. But make sure when pasting, you have to paste the graph also because I need to know whether it is normal or not. Okay? That, go to toolbox, selection. Just click on the height, not on the whole thing. Okay? So just click on the height, Control C, go to the Word file, then preferences, paste here because I did for the height purposes. So and then make sure you turn it into the picture format, and yeah, you need to minimize it to get the full picture. Okay, after doing this, you need to write the CA values. How do you write? You just have to check what are the lower and upper values for the female. Okay, how do you do it? Can you see those new, the location, new? Okay, you just have to choose those values for height. Okay, so when you go for height, and this is for female. Okay, let me copy the full heading. Okay, so that I can know whether it is for a male or a female. Control V, change it into the picture format, minimize this. Okay, so as you can see, this is for height for the female height. So now I need to check for the lower and upper CI values. For that, you will get it here. Okay, the mu parameter, the one which is here, the location, mu. Okay, the symbol is called as mu, not u, but mu. Okay, so yeah, so you need to just type these values in the Word format, in the document. You just have to say what are the lower CI values and upper CI values for female. Now let me type it. We'll get the values here also. See, lower CI and upper CI, the values is the same. Okay. So I will go and type it here. The small variable should be, the value should be less than 62.2130. 64.21 and this is 62.57. Okay, so this is your lower CI and this is your upper CI. You have to write in this format. Actually, this P is nothing but mu. Since you cannot place type mu in the Word format, so let me put it as P. Okay, so then for the mean, follow the same procedure. Okay, this is done. And coming here, okay, come to go to height, then do a normal quantile chart again. If you want, you can do the bell shape also. Fine. So minimize this compare distribution, quantiles, and statistics so that you can paste the graph. Okay. So now what I'm doing is just copying the whole thing, Control C, and then pasting in the Word format. After this, okay. After this, you need to paste it here. Control V changes to the picture format. And then you need to minimize it. And now you need to write CI values for the media. So where do you find the CI values in the picture? Zoom it for the mean. Okay, for the mean, my lower CI is 67 and upper CI is 69. So you can find it here also or here also. Okay, the values are similar. Go here and type your CI values. So it should be 67.80 and your upper CI will be 69.72. Okay, I got the values from here. You can take the values from here also. From here also. Okay, so this is how you determine the values, lower and upper CI values for the variables. Fine. Now you have to do this. Wait, press it by yourself. All these are similar, you can do it. And then coming for this, you need to create table like this, and then you need to list out all the variables, which is done here. Okay, done only in the second part of the question. Fine. Just list out all the variables. I did not list all the variables, but you have to list out all the variables. I think it is not there. Okay, and then what you have to do is, you have to tell me whether it is valid or not. And yes, here you will be getting true, because if you're doing a graph between the salary and sex, then you will get two graphs. One is for female and male, right? So make sure you type it in female and again for male. Okay? And tell me whether for female it might be valid and for male it may not be valid. Okay? So make sure you write the table in this format. In the same way, you have to do it for all the variables. So third one is, so after doing all this, the only one change in the third question is, you just have to create a table and then you will have 4 columns. Okay, like I said, you will have 4 columns. One is for variable, upper, lower, and then valid or not. Okay? So, mention the variables here. So, there will be 2 types, right? Suppose if you are doing for height versus sex, then you have 2 columns, 2 rows there. One is for female and one is for male. So, mention the upper here values for example, this is just an example for the exact values. Okay? Suppose upper CI is this and lower CI is this. Then tell me whether it is valid or not. So how do you check it? You just have to do the QQ plot, normal quantile plot. So once you did that, if the variable is normal, then we say that the value, the CI values are valid. Okay. So after doing this, same for the same in the same graph, you'll be having 2, right? One is for female and one is for male. And then again mention the values for male. Okay, so this may not be valid sometimes. It can be valid also, not valid, or it can be valid also. Fine, in the same way, you just have to mention the variables for which you have done the graph. Same table, you will be repeating it in the third column, but the only difference is you will be writing upper and lower CI values. You will be mentioning those values. That's it. And the part 4 is you just have to comment if you find anything interesting. Anything interesting in the sense. So for example, like if you're plotting a graph or if you're obtaining the CI values for height versus sex. Okay, so CI values, when I say height versus sex, you will get 2 graphs, right? One is for female and one is for male. So coming for the female, if the CI values are, sometimes if I can see what are the differences. If the question is that, then I say that the CI values for the females are valid and for males it is not valid. So that is one difference. And you also can see the difference in the CI values. For example, when you take for the female, the CI values may lie between 63 to 69, right? So the difference between 63 and 69 is much smaller. But suppose if you get a CI value for male as 40 and the upper CI as 80, the difference is very much big. Okay, you can just type those differences also. So if there is any other differences like this, you just have to answer it in the part 4. Fine. And then the part 5 is just summarizing the whole thing. Okay, and make sure for the part 2 you paste the graph, because I have seen some assignment without this. Okay, because I cannot give you grade. I cannot grade you without graph. I need some proof for your results, right? So make sure you paste the graph. Okay, and some students have not pasted. I told you to crop the simulation numbers and then paste it, but they have not done it, but still have pasted it. Okay, next time when you do, make sure you paste all the things which I said. Fine. Okay. Any other questions? So this is just your lab 7. It's very, very easy. Okay. And yeah, there is a assignment on this. I have already uploaded it on the Blackboard. You can just check it in the assignment section. Okay. And I will be uploading this video also very shortly so that you can do your assignments. And yeah, I will be announcing that there will be no lab tomorrow, I mean on the Wednesday because of your exam. And I will be taking the class on Thursday as usual. Okay, so but still I need your assignments on time. Okay, so after I need the lab 6 tomorrow midnight. Or yeah, tomorrow midnight I can postpone it, but I will see whether I will postpone it or not. But still, make sure you submit this lab 7 by tomorrow midnight because it's very easy. Okay, and then we will do lab 8 on Thursday, not on Wednesday, but we'll do on Thursday. So, any other question on this? And one more thing is, make sure you see the feedback, whatever I do on your assignment, so that it can help you to do your next assignment better. Questions? And yeah, write your names in the chat box, and you are good to leave if you have no questions.